Okay, hello, welcome to Erica. I've quadruple checked the embargo because the game comes out tomorrow. There's no embargo listed anywhere, so hopefully it's all good to be streaming. But it comes out tomorrow, and I want to play, so we're going to stream some Erica. This is an interactive story. Your choices are from one of many perspectives. No single path holds all the answers. So, you know, playing through other times to try other things gives you more of the story. But it's full motion video. It stars Holly who was in Humans. And I believe she was saying that she might be interested in streaming herself playing this, back when it came out on the PlayStation. Yes, I need to actually open it, because it's interactive. You know, tutorialization in an interesting way. Okay, so, we're holding a lighter as a kid. You lighting the lamp? Okay, so it's teaching us how to do things. So obviously, there might be time-based things. I don't know about that. Why does it still say I'm host? Okay, my dashboard isn't working properly. Right. On the actual thing would help. So we're turning on the gas. Okay, so we've lit up heating. What are we doing now? Oh, focusing in the background. It's like E. Put that on the actual music. Okay. Obviously, we'll have decisions to make later. You know, it's teaching us how to do things right now. That's a very trippy lamp. That's. Is the kid getting high?
Erica. Shouldn't play with it. It's dangerous.
Dangerous. Hippie lamp that you're inhaling fumes off of.
Okay. Are you ready? Mummy and I met many years ago in a place called Delphi House.
Never heard of it.
She was a nurse. I was a doctor. At night, we'd tell each other stories. She'd tell me about the future. Wonderful things.
She could see the future.
See.
Getting married.
I'd tell her about the past. About a great priestess, marked with a butterfly, who could stare into the fire and see the future.
So she does predict the future.
Magic, just like the priestess.
Is that what the lamp does as well? Predict the future.
Magic too. But you're gonna have to prove it. Pick a photograph. Pick your favorite.
Well, I mean, I accidentally clicked. She picked for me.
Close your eyes. Focus your mind. And conjure the power of the ancient priestess.
We accidentally picked a future. Okay, so now we need to
Where your favorite is.
pick where it is. Okay.
See,
I have the power, you know.
she'll always be with you. Remember that. Even though she isn't here, she's still.
I have the eyes, you know, I can see these things. Rash. What the hell? That gonna turn into a butterfly?
If you could stare into the fire and see the future, what do you think you'd see?
Well, I mean, I guess this is where it becomes her as an adult, because we're staring into the future, right? Okay. Death! The dad is dead, oh no. Yikes. Is there nothing about the room that you can see that might... Okay, literally sacrificed. Interesting. And then someone comes in with a gun. Oh, it's a knife. Why was he pointing it forward like a gun? Or she? They have a gun and a knife. And it is a she. And then Hollyo. Okay. I turn on the lamp with my mind. Just the water. Wipe the mirror. Come on. There we go. I predicted it before it would even let me. On steamy mirror. Okay.
It was all your fault.
Wow. How was that her fault? Really? As a kid, how could it have been her fault? And COVID. There's a guy vomiting in the stairs. Or a lady. Or a fox. Hello. With a nice backpack, actually. Yeah, let's just make sure it's very secure.
Are you okay?
We don't want to catch the COVID. Pre-COVID, I might say, but you know, you never know. Okay, there's the picture. I guess our favourite picture made choices, or maybe it did just pick for me. I didn't accidentally click. Jesus. Sniffing a big flower. Gigantic flower. That's the dad's. His friends. It's the marriage picture. Okay, the lighter. The music box has hands all over it in a dreidel. And then the person who might have been us. An older version of us with the gun and the knife. Okay, now we're drawing something new. A cross. Okay, we're drawing the symbol that was carved into it. Okay. What does it mean? Past, present, future? One timeline? Someone's been murdered. Take the paper. Or the fragile box. You should definitely take that newspaper that says about someone being murdered. Their box is very concerning. It has signs. Yeah, it's full of blood. Signs of something dodgy is inside there. Usually, maybe like bombs and things. Okay, it's got the symbol and the hand has been severed, of course, and covered in jam. Why the hand is covered in jam?
I'm Sergeant Blake. the lead investigator on this case. Can I see that?
It's the fact that she was drawing it beforehand is very suspicious. And if I rip it out in front of me, it's going to be suspicious as fuck, so... I've got no choice.
You draw this a lot. It's Greek, isn't it? Delphic Epsilon.
I don't know.
Same as with your father.
How do you know that?
I read your father's file. I had to. The hand belonged to a Kal Jahar.
Is that the friend in the picture? Delphi House again. What's the relevance?
Something to do with me.
Your father's case was never solved. We think there might be a connection.
He does have the butterfly tattoo. It's more visible as an adult.
Did you know he co-founded Delphi House with this man? Lucian Flowers?
Lucian Flowers.
We think Mr. Flowers might be a target too. Look, we're keeping watch over at Delphi House. Protection detail. I'll be leading the investigation from there. Right now, it's the safest place for you too.
What are we doing here? We showing him this? No, we're just flipping the page on that. Okay. So they're taking us to Delphi House, which is the place where all the symbols are, and definitely won't be anything dangerous going on here whatsoever. Considering... Okay. We're looking through time. Interesting. What happens if I chose not to look through time? Okay, so that's the dad walking in. Now we're following. Bells ringing. Nothing else we can interact with. Definitely atmospheric. And then, ding! The same bell that was just going off. Yes, I'm sorry, we were ringing the bell too much. Like, stop that.
They're probably out for a smoke. Wait here, I'll go check.
So can't I be a child and just ring the bell too much again? That'd be funny if you could make her ring the bell again there. It's like bing bing bing. the painting of the picture that we have. Delphi House founders and stuff. Is that the wife? Ah, there's stuff to look around. Okay. So there's a lot of nurses. So is it like an NHS sort of thing? I guess. This one is what you want me to... I see the dots appearing over it. It's just a Midsummer Night Dream rehearsal. I don't know why you'd be concerned about the people in the masks. I'm gonna choose to go this way. Screw the phone call. We're gonna go investigate what's going on with the people in the outfits. Okay, they've put the masks away. Rabbit, a fox, and a deer. And a missing mask. Shadowy people over here.
Lucian says this is a bad time for you to come and see him. Give me his word.
You need to calm down. You're tired, emotional.
Jesus Christ, Rosa. People are dying. They took his hand. We have nothing. No prints, no witnesses. We don't even know they got in.
I'm just
What are you doing?
backing away from that. I'm just going to back away from that before we get in too much trouble.
Ouch. No record of her anywhere.
Okay, he's got the symbol on his arm.
Well, that was a waste of time. I see you found someone.
He found
Just
me.
stay put.
He's a creep.
It's late. We're a headache. He's got every reason to be on edge.
Let's not mention the last people in front of this guy.
I'm
It
leading
would
the
be
investigation.
probably a bad
Spoken
idea.
to Dr. Ballard.
I can only apologise. We're all a bit nervous here. Sergeant Blake, I'm Rosa Ballard. I suppose you already know the Chief Inspector?
Sir, this is Erica Mason.
I'm sorry we're meeting in such difficult circumstances. Is there anything we can do to make you feel at home?
It's okay. I'm sorry too.
Come on. I'll show you the way.
Just casually taken away.
I suppose you don't remember me.
No.
I worked with your father. I used to look after you when you were little.
I'm sorry. It was
A long time ago.
It's okay. I was much prettier back then. Anyway, this is you. You might recognize it.
Actually, he does look a bit from... But obviously not from this. She's looking at us very menacingly there, I must say.
Steinbeck, the night manager, will be downstairs if you need anything.
She was staring at us intently. And you know, Hollywood got some attention, but like that was like highly okay. There's things there. I'm gonna look in them. Oh, it's just wipe away the timeline. Okay. To remember the past, but on an old record. She's also a familiar actor. That's very dusty. Wonder what old record we'll have in here. Hello? You're not that weak. Come on. Why won't you open? Hello? I'm an old record player. I refuse to open. Open? Like, I have... It won't let me take you any higher than that. There we go. Okay, that's weird how... It's like it's struggling. There we go. Like, it's 9 miles off the top of the screen to open that. Like, my mouse is at the top of the screen. It's like, no, keep going. No, how? They're buttons, they're not pull-ups. Yeah, at least this one's a bit better. Actually, it doesn't need you to pull off the top of the screen. Oh, we're just sorting through the record. So we're not necessarily taking that one out. This one, can I choose this one? I guess I have no choice, we just have to flick through until it's the one that it wants. Aria for Delphi. A wintry. A wind story or a wintry story? I'm guessing it's very relevant because obviously we're in Delphi House. Sounds familiar. Was this the one where her dad was murdered, perhaps? Because she's looking very concerned and terrified. That clearly says Erica. Oh, she engraved it. Ah.
Look under the bed. Uncle Lucy got you something. It should keep you out.
Okay, that sounds creepy. A present. I thought he was the dad's. It's a creepy doll. In a weird house. What is this made of? Like sandstone? That's a very creepy doll. Very creepy doll.
Look at her arm.
Oh no, it's got a butterfly tattoo, hasn't it? Of course it has.
She's just like you.
Those tattoos don't exactly match. Jesus coming through the door. He's in a different position, I'm just saying. Oh, he's also alive now. And then... like, that's clearly got to be us, right? Like, they're hiding the face behind the gun. It's clearly going to be us. Or the lady was staring at us menacingly back then. You're holding your stomach like maybe you're pregnant? Is she pregnant? Or is she just concerned about the cuts in the stomach area? In the chest? That looks painful. That's very painful. What happened to her in the night?
No. Not the carpet. It's clean.
Why are you not allowed to walk on the carpet? Come on. What happens if I choose not to, like, walk over the carpet? I'm just gonna watch her sit and clean it. Nurse just walks by. Like, I'm not dirty. I've just come out of my bedroom. Okay, well there was a loop, a glitch in the Matrix. Is the nurse gonna walk by again? Or are we just gonna sit and watch? She's looping, like she is on a loop. I guess the backgrounds are different. It's just like she's doing this in front of a green screen. Okay.
Hey!
She chose for me.
Kirsty, I said you could help, but if you're going to be cleaning, I need to be here with you. No cleaning without supervision.
Is it a mental hospital? I think it's a mental hospital. Oh no. Are we also a patient here? Because of the belief in the time travel and everything? I think maybe.
What?
No. I don't like smoking, so I'm just gonna back off.
Nothing. Sorry.
I'm not gonna make Erica smoke.
Also.
Hey, Death Wish. Over here.
See, she's even got a nickname here.
Don't mind her.
Like-
She's got emotional problems.
Hurry up and die, Hannah. What are you playing?
This Aria for Delphi by
The song we were literally just listening to
I've never
on the
heard of it.
records. Winter tone.
Here.
Winter
Take a seat,
story.
let me say
Wintery. Wintery.
See this bit? It's simple. 4 notes. Bum, 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 bum.
Bam 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 bam.
I'll do the rest.
I'm being way too quick on that. Rip. We just telekinesis that out and no one even touched it. That escalated quickly.
What are you doing?
COVID Mark 3.
No cleaning! No cleaning without supervision!
Kirsty!
It's got nothing to do with you. Fuck off.
She's bleeding.
Don't you dare.
It's not
Kirsty,
allowed. No,
Kirsty,
no,
calm
no,
down.
no.
Calm down. Get off. Get off.
What I just told her.
Why is she getting taken off?
Get off.
She didn't do anything.
I'm calm.
She didn't mean to. She was trying to help.
Sergeant Blake's here. Needed in the main office.
Come in.
Interesting. Hello.
My God. Erica Mason. You look just like your mother.
That's a fancy
Last time we met, you could
napkin he's
barely
got in
see
his
over the
pocket.
desk. I'm Lucien Flowers. I set this place up with your father. Please.
It was a...
I want to ask about the childhood doll, but
I don't remember.
it wasn't.
Don't blame me
It's
for
not a
badly
starting
remembering
conversation.
Did you sleep okay? I know the old place can take a bit of getting used to.
Let's ask about the
I
nightmare.
don't really get much sleep. I have nightmares.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Dr. Ballard heads up our honorology department. She might be able to help you. I hope you don't mind, but
You bringing out some whiskey?
I brought you something.
A present?
It was your father's. Your mother gave it to him on their way.
Ah, the lighter. Forever yours, Elodie. Out of fuel. You got any fuel?
I just kept hold of it.
Hey. Sorry about that. I was just getting an update from forensics.
Erica,
He looks
It's
like,
extremely likely
do you know anything about it, Holly?
killed your father, killed Mr. Johar. There may be some other victims as well that we don't know about. It's likely they'll try and kill again.
Let's doubt it.
There's no public appeal, nothing in the press. The chances of this being a copycat are extremely low. Honestly, we don't have much to go on.
mean, considering who's left on her door as well,
Might
is
help
very
you remember the
concerning.
face of your father's killer.
Let's be unsure again.
What are you asking?
It's like therapy. It was developed by your father, and it might be able to help you with your nightmares.
Going into therapy. Okay.
It's completely painless. Perfectly safe.
We're not going to completely use it.
Erica,
Like, that would just make
there are
them
too many
force her.
similarities with your father's case for it to be a coincidence. If we can get a description, we can put an end to this.
I'm going to refuse. I'm going to be arsehole.
Sorry, I can't.
It's okay, Erica. We understand.
There's a wolf. And Vandermeer in the woods. Hello, little foxy. Like the mask. Go follow the baby fox. I don't know why I called it a wolf.
Your mother told me this place was her whole life.
Why are we doing this? That's
She worked here, fell in love here, had you here. Later, she died here. I'm so sorry, Erica. I should have been there for you. I should have done more.
I mean, I don't see how he's got anything to be blamed
Not
for.
related. It wasn't your responsibility.
Your father was my best friend. You're his only child. There's no excuse. I'm sorry.
He's not the one.
Come on.
But maybe someone else here is.
We'll need these.
Pliers? Or cutters for roses. Okay, we're cutting some roses. Snip, come on. Snip. Mother and dearest friends of Delphi House. Right, we're cleaning it up. Lies not in our power to love or hate, for the willingness to build by fate. Then to our stripped longest course begin, we wish that one should lost the other win. Okay.
Your father had the oleander planted in your mother's memory. They were her favorite. They've always
They're a
brought
nice flower.
Sorry. Sometimes the girls have difficult days.
But some of us like to keep it buried deep down inside.
Hannah, I didn't think you'd be up. This is Erica Mason. She'll be staying with us for a while.
Didn't I bleed all over you this morning? I'm taking these to Dr. Ballard. We're making perfume. Do you want to come?
That's a lot of flowers.
Or you could always go hang out with Toby.
Actually, they're about to serve lunch. It's quite a spread. Why don't you go and grab yourself a bite and maybe meet some of the other girls?
Sure.
I'm
He
gonna
doesn't love
go
a
check on
soggy
her.
sandwich in the company of strangers.
Maybe I should check on Toby.
No worries.
Because she seems like she's
I'll
having some
pass you
troubles.
around.
And she's being harassed, so she needs someone to help her.
Just remember that some of the girls here, they can be quite manipulative. Just be careful, that's all.
It looks more like she's being harassed than she's being manipulated, to be honest. Like the cleaning girl, she seems like she could be manipulative.
What are you doing? Why are you following me? Let me go. You're a tourist. You've got no idea. This place has secrets. You need to be careful or you're going to get hurt.
What secret?
What do you mean this place has secrets?
Oh, I see. You're looking for adventure. Is that it? Fine.
Or to help?
Come with me.
Are you taking me, lady? Down a hole? Up a attic, okay. Some alcohol snuck away.
Yeah.
Nice fine vintage.
Something I prepared earlier.
I thought you weren't allowed anything like that up here.
There's no just drink some option.
Jesus.
I would have took a sip. Honestly, that wasn't allowed to be an option.
It'll put hairs on your chest.
Distilled gin. That does not look like gin. I've never seen dark gin.
Someone sent you that guy's hand in a box.
Yeah.
Only here because you're hiding out.
Yes.
Wasn't your dad some sort of genius doctor? Did he really set this place up with Lucian flowers?
Yes.
What about your mum? I heard she died here.
Let's confront her on that one.
Why did you bring me up here?
To make out with her?
Open it.
Drawings. Oh, it's the shady people. So there is a fourth face. That's someone in bed.
Where did you see it?
It wasn't me.
With
girl
the
who
three
did it,
figures.
she died. She used to have these weird dreams.
Like Holly.
Pink flowers falling from the sky. She got nosebleeds. Then fits. And then she drew that.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
I don't know. She used to
So the other nosebleed girl might be
She thought it
able
was
to
a
see
ghost.
things as well.
Woman locked in the basement.
The
I
mom?
didn't listen. Everybody thought she was crazy. After she died,
But they have bought her as a cult thing, perhaps.
I found that. Go on.
Painting. Like, she's eager to snatch the alcohol back. Very eager. Like, I realise she's Erica, not Holly. The place is on fire. Nice.
Do you see that?
Goats.
The symbol on the bottom. It's from an old temple at a place called Delphi. They used to get the women,
Ah.
drug them out of their minds. They thought they could make them see the future.
So it is this place. They are trying to do that.
The girls got sick. They had fits. seizures. And then they died.
You think they're dead?
I mean, it fits what's going on here.
I know how it sounds, but check this out. There's something behind there. A tunnel or something. Hey.
Are they getting very, very
Granddaddy
sloshed?
Flowers make us money by trading futures.
Yeah, they sloshed. See, now that's a kiss moment. What? What are we doing here? We're brushing her hair back. Of course, you flirt first.
Tired? Are you tired?
Pink flowers. Falling from the sky. Demons! Throwing the pink flowers over the burning person. Oh no. It's a sacrifice. And we just wake up outside. How did we get back outside? And we've changed clothes. What the heck? Like, this is a completely different outfit. Like, that wasn't even on under the cardigan. That is a different top. Not that I was noticing too much. And she's cute, but, you know. Okay, we got one of those flowers in between our toes for some reason. Also, where are your shoes? What were you doing outside just in bare feet?
Where the hell have you been? I've been looking everywhere. You've got mail. Looks expensive.
Is it the other hands?
So
Is it
pretty.
the head? It's a head, isn't it? It's a goddamn severed head. It's a head-sized box. I wouldn't get too excited, ladies. This is clearly a severed head. Oh, it's the creepy doll. It's the creepy doll.
Jesus, it's hideous.
Be careful.
Why has it got a thing over its head? Also, what? Take my strong hand. Oh. Yep. It's some flesh. It triggered her. The symbol triggered her nosebleeds.
Okay, stand back. Give us space.
What happened?
Is that receptionist guy? It's receptionist guy. Is he dead now then?
Box was mailed yesterday.
I've never seen evidence bags like that. That's
trying to get it
some weird evidence bags.
Here, take a look at
Was he alive yesterday night?
That's Carl Steinbeck's place, the night manager.
Hello. I caught you looking at him there. Like, hello. Hello. Don't look at him concerned. Like,
Got a team there now. He's missing.
And we know why that symbol. Is he dead?
Is he dead?
There's no body. But it doesn't look good.
You two were giving each other the eyes. You were like, she did it. You know she did it. She was creeped out by him.
Was it his? The skin?
It's not official. But it's the same tattoo. And then there's this. Why send it
Yes,
on?
our creepy doll. Why indeed? We should have asked about the doll earlier. But then again, that would probably incriminate us now, right? It's a gift from Lucian.
It was a gift from Lucian. He gave it to me before my father died.
He's like, ha, she remembers.
Erica used to spend so much time here than any other children. I always tried to smuggle her some toys or a treat. This is one of many.
We're gonna have to go back to your flat. I need you to have a look around. Make sure there's nothing else missing. You can grab some extra clothes.
Even though she's already miraculously changed outfit.
Here for a while.
You know, let's just go get some more clothes, even though we've already changed outfit. Newspaper's gone about the murder. Also, the newspaper was on about a murder before, wasn't it? Also, that graffiti on the left, right outside your house, it's like obvious that this place isn't the safest area to be living. So, like, you know, that's literally just graffitied right outside your house. Look at it, like right outside your door, inside. That shows that this is like a trash place to be living, or really, really cheap and, you know, full of crime and horribleness. Because why would that just be inside the house? I doubt it. She was very ill. She's probably dead of the COVID. Were they looking for our books? The picture frame. The favourite picture. It's probably gone, right? Yeah, it's gone. They nicked the picture. Must have had something written on the back.
There's been a break-in. Jesus.
Hey, look at all this graffiti. Yep, she's dead too.
Keep the door shut.
She very much dead.
Open the door or the door will be forced open. The door is about to be forced open.
We thought she was not well. What the heck is your lighting? You got LED lights. I'm going with you. I gotta see this. Like, you got LED lights and things hanging from every inch of the ceiling. All the they're pink flowers. They're pink flowers, aren't they? She was probably sacrificed. That's the loneliest oven stove I've ever seen. Also, why have you left all your pots and pans on it? But it's like, this is the weirdest kitchen I've ever. It's got this symbol everywhere. So she probably left the severed hands. Sad mini fridge, I guess. This is a weird kitchen. No, we're going in here. Lamp is very tempting, though. Okay, that's not even her. This is someone else that's been sacrificed with the symbol. You know, obviously it's going to be carved on their chest as well, but we got to look at their face, who it is. Obviously she's contaminated the crime scene, but... Oh, is this the night guy? What was he doing here? Also, what was that in his mouth?
You're safe.
I can remember. What are we doing this for? There's no keys.
Hey, what's up?
We're learning more music.
Come with me, now.
Another body. She dead.
Taking Hannah for some sort of operation. She grew up in some shitty foster home. Fake depression just to get out of it and wound up here. She wasn't even sick. Now they're gonna cut her open.
But they did give her meds and make her know.
Come with me. Check the bedside table. Look for anything that seems weird, out of place.
There's a bottle. There's some clothes. That's just a towel. That's out of place. It's leaking. Flowers. Flower petals.
Give me that.
You knew it was out of place.
See them in my sleep. Pink petals falling.
I saw it too. And your nose is bleeding.
Just like Hannah.
Yeah, we're gonna confide in her. Don't just comfort her. Tell her that we've seen it too. Yes.
Erica. Where's Hannah?
I wonder if she sees it.
She's gone. Hannah's gone.
Hannah dead.
We're just going to go over some of the evidence from the flat.
Most of what we got is back in the lab, but there's a couple of things we'd like you to look at.
There's no need to worry. The chief inspector asked that we do it here.
Also, why were we being driven again? Why not in Delphi House?
I tried, but I'm afraid Dr. Ballard put her foot down. After what happened this morning with Hannah, I can't say I blame her.
Interesting.
Come on then. Kettle's on.
Chief Inspector,
What do you think?
Also, why not at the police station?
Are we close?
No. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, something's missing.
Okay. What about this? We found it in her apartment.
Is that us?
Her name is Mia Green.
It's sort of glitching out, she's in the corner. So she was from here, okay.
She was very close to your mother. She was very protective of her. Sometimes aggressively so.
With patience. Why was she living with her?
She was difficult sometimes.
Why was she living in the same place as us?
Her childhood was extremely unpleasant. Your mother's friendship gave her great comfort. Erica. The night your mother died, Mia Green broke into the dispensary. She took an overdose and died.
How was she living away from us then if she was dead? Let's not just directly say you're lying. Let's just say that's impossible.
We've filed an order with the judge to exhume the body. And until then, I'm going to have to keep you at Delphi House.
You need some help?
No, I've got it.
But also, it could have just been a different lady. You know, we didn't see much of her in it. That picture doesn't look like her. And, you know, it could have been a twin or a sister.
Mrs. Sergeant Blake.
Very unlikely this should have been living opposite us.
I've got to go. There's an intruder at Delphi House.
I'm coming with you.
Not you. It's not safe.
No, we're coming.
No, Erica. He's right. There's nothing you can do.
Okay. You're okay. You're bleeding.
Go. I'll look after him.
They're drugging us as well now. Oh no.
Bathroom's through there. Down the hall. Can't miss it.
Flashbacks to childhoods, okay. Yes, we're escaping out the window. Don't even question it. We're climbing out the window, girl. You're not staying here. See, that don't look right. That fox. Foxo's eating something. Ain't it? It might not be that it's wrong, you know, CGI manifestations and all. It could just be like the game CGI overlay rather than just it being imagination intentional. The lamp? He's dead. He's dead. Did we kill him? He's got it carved into his chest. Yeah, there's a very good chance that we are a psychotic murderer. Because this keeps happening around us. The dad playing with the... How's she not aged? How is she not aged? Was this guy? Like, what are we doing here? It might be that guy, actually. Oh, he's got the brands. I mean, we know what's up with that. What's up with AJ? I've probably accidentally clicked the brand first, though. I did at first. Some sort of secret codes. Okay. I mean, we could have taken the thing and it would open that thing in the attic, right? I think we might want the thing as well. No, that's a bit crossed out. And they're not dates, they're not sequential. There could be coordinates. I don't know what else it could be. I guess the X just means like there's nothing else to see here, right? Okay, so she's taken the lot. We probably need it. It's probably story specific. We probably could have taken it without looking in the book.
Hello, Erica.
She wasn't the murderer.
Did you like where I left you?
No, you don't exist.
You're dead.
Not yet. Not like the Chief Inspector or the others. Steinbeck, Johar. They were in it together.
Also, you didn't have that hair, you had a hoodie covering part of your face, not the funky hair.
Why are you doing this?
He gave them his daughter. His own flesh and blood. I'm here to protect you.
You're sick, you're twisted, you're a murderer.
You ruined my life.
Your father made me a monster. He took your mother and locked her away. He sold his soul to the devil and she was the price. There's another world beneath Delphi House.
A demon.
Passages and hidden doors to get you there. I gave you the medallion, the key to everything, but you gave it away.
I mean, she's got it now. Don't think she gave it away.
It's right there in front of you. The locks are in the walls. Find one and see for yourself.
And look at the walls.
There's an old farm out in the woods between here and Delphi House. I'll wait for you there.
And I'm gonna tell the cops where you are. Just like you know. And then she vanishes in an instant because she's a figment.
I should have stayed.
Maybe we shouldn't tell the cops because
There was no one here.
we're the murderer.
One of the girls tried to break into the pharmacy.
Sure. If only you were there, everything would have been okay.
She doesn't like us much, does she? Oh, and also that weird guy was a weird, far too old boyfriend, wasn't he? That's why she says. That definitely had that sort of vibe from that picture.
Is there anything I can do?
Just randomly shout at him for no reason.
Sorry. Try and get some sleep. You'll be safe here, I promise you.
Not true, and you know it.
No, that's not true.
No response.
Just try not to worry.
Yeah,
sure
you can't
she
say
didn't
anything.
Anything that could help us find.
I'm gonna tell you. Like, even though it would get me in trouble, she says she'll be at the farm.
I think I know where we can find her.
If I lied, we probably had the opportunity to use the thing in the walls and find the deeper secrets. See, as it said, you can't do everything in one playthrough. There's secrets to be found there as well, I can gather.
Head down. I'll be back soon.
No, I'm going with you.
Let me check it out first.
No.
If it's safe, I'll come back for you.
Like, the whole point is I go. He's gonna die now.
You'll be safe here.
He's 100% gonna die now.
Try not to make a mess.
Of your dead body. Okay. I'll try not to make a mess of your body. What can I steal from you, cat? Have you got a gun? We're going in your lockbox. I don't. Just casually, I'm not looking at your diary. AJ is a male, 38, legal training, Flowers Foundation, obvious enemies. Missing his hands, his throat's cut, symbol cut into his chest. Prosec, orders. Yeah, cold cut, staff threats, too soon. Erica Mason, Link, Mason case, daughter of Mason, relocated Delty House, postbox, hands, delivered where purchased. He bought the hands? M was child witness to the PM murder, no suspect, trauma blocked memory withdrawn, intense night. Teenagers. Regression therapy may unlock memories, worth a try. Nope. Rejects the procedure. Consult psychologist, not uncommon. Fear primal waking. Steinbeck is missing. New PM, AJ, and contact with him. Substance abuse. So he might have been taking drugs. LF, don't trust. Suspect, theft, fractious relationship with AJ. Discovery of KS body, mutilated. Apartments next door to him. Consult LF, Dr. MB, patient M. Green, deceased. Exclamation order, Johar. Erica under suspicion. Yep.
Light inside, but I couldn't see anyone. Erica, no, don't read that.
My balls. She knows I think she did it.
It's my job.
You think I killed him?
If I thought that, I wouldn't be here. It's my job to look at the facts. If it's not me, it'll be someone else. I'm here because I trust you. I'm here to catch up.
I think that's a mistake.
We can do it together.
Obviously, we could have just put the radio on and killed, but where's the fun in that? And she told me to come alone, you know, with you and your giant flashlight. More symbols. Broken glass everywhere, okay. More dead bodies behind here, do you think? It won't open. Okay, there we go. Sacrificial. I wonder, was there a choice of which side to go there? It's definitely a sacrificial table of some sort. Or an altar. At least, with candles on. And the flowers. This is where the sacrifice happens in the vision, isn't it? And this is our missing picture. An altar, clearly.
What is it?
It's an altar. A shrine.
But it also has my picture that was stolen from my flat. Which would have been good information to say. Some sort of trapdoor? Drugs.
Careful. This stuff is a powerful hallucinogen.
Come on.
Rip. I told you to die. And we probably did it because we may have been influenced by the hallucinogen of that instance.
They always take 3. A deer, a fox, a rabbit. They seek visions of the future for wealth and power. But they cannot see without a butterfly. That's why they took your mother. That's why they want you.
To sacrifice the butterfly. This is you.
She's trapped, Erica. Join me. Together we can save her.
I don't think
Set her free.
I don't think this is right. You were shocked that I said no there. Interesting. Why are we suddenly in the past? He's concerned when she's touching the doll.
To take your mother's place.
That was obvious. That much was obvious.
Is that what you want?
No, but that's what it sounded like you were offering.
We can destroy Lucian and set your mother free. You can be happy.
No, it sounds like you're the one wanting me to replace her. I still say no.
Ruined my life.
That's a very angry lady. He may well have been, but I feel at the same time you just want to use me for your own needs. He's dead. He can't hurt us now. He cares. The flowers fall. she gonna sacrifice us anyway?
It's you, Erica.
It's always been you.
The murderer. It's you, Erica. It's always been you, Erica. You were always the murderer, Erica. Now we're back in our flat?
She would tell me about the future. Wonderful things that only she could see.
Hello.
I'd tell her about the past. About a great priestess. Mark?
You're the priestess. Why here?
Why did you bring me here?
Because this is where it all began. Your father.
With the fancy perfume.
Breathe it in, and I can make you do anything. I can turn you into a murderer. I can make you cut your own throat.
It was in the gin. That's why it was a funny colour. Oh. The gin had the flowers in. Of course it did. Jeez, that's cute bed hair. Sniffed the flowers. Again, murder happens after that. More flowers when she had the nosebleeds. Like, we're being in contact with these flowers a lot. We're making perfume. At least I didn't go with you to make the perfume. But maybe I could have stopped you dying if I had have. And then nosebleeds because we were under the influence. What do you think burned in that lamp, Erica? Oh. When we sniffed the lamp as a kid. Also, we didn't go investigate that other lamp, did we? Very dangerous.
I'm dying.
You deserve it for killing a lot of people.
You deserve it.
Yes, I do. But your friends are innocent, and so is
They
your
are.
mother. Your mother had that mark. It's why your father wanted her. It's why they want you too. A girl to stare into the flames and see the future.
You're insane. You're on the psychotropic drugs. You're just another.
And your blade. He was one of them. See for yourself. Your father convinced Lucian that by adding science to ritual they could see into the future and control it. Your mother was the missing piece.
So we can put that thing that you got in it. He loved her.
He loved her.
After all I've shown you, after all you've seen, how can you stand there and do nothing? How can you let them get away with it?
You're a killer.
But they do. And they won't let anyone get in their way.
I'm just going to focus on the fact that she killed. Like, I know it's a mental hospital, but also maybe they're doing things to them.
Who took you to Delphi House? Who kept you there? He would have killed me and taken you back. You don't have to trust me.
Definitely
But you know
don't.
there's something going on here.
There is something going on, yes.
If I'm wrong, then you can stop me. But if I'm right, only you can put an end to this.
I'm gonna take you with me.
Okay.
Because that sounds fair. And also, you know, you can get caught then. the murderer that you are.
Cut the wire.
Yeah, thank you for giving me the murder weapon. Now my fingerprints will be all over it. You don't want to be on CCTV, huh? Funny about that. What happens if I refuse? I guess we got no choice.
Keep it. You may need to use it.
See, now it's just a Fight Club moment. We are becoming more like the murderers, so we defeat your personality. If it is indeed split personality sorts of things. Okay, well, we got the thing for the lock. Of course it turns that way.
They must have sealed it. Follow me.
So we're just going to leave the medallion in there. Just one shoulder barge and he's unconscious. Okay. Just didn't even clock him over the head or anything. It's just like a shoulder barge and he's out. Such a great card. I won't. I realised, you know, again, we could have turned into the murderer and been the murderer and, you know, erased her if that's indeed the case, you know, becoming more and more the murderer. But no, I refuse.
They'll see us. We need to kill the lights.
I'll happily murder lights. The lights have been murdered. The coughing begins again. He must have left the hand on our doorstep, 100%. You know it. Nobody in a panic, nobody instantly trying to go back to the basement, and she's vanished. the figment has vanished.
You can't take any chances. You have to save your mother. You have to do whatever it takes.
I thought she was already dead. And now we've got the gun and the knife. And now we travel back in time and murder our own dads.
Use it.
I refuse.
me.
No. I knew we were the murderer in the beginning all along. I refuse. Goat. We can burn the place down. You know it. 100%. We're burning this place down with that lighter. By accident, we're burning the place down. I just know it. Because I see the future. I know I even predicted COVID and before it happened and a lot of other things, but...
Erica, you can't be in here. Toby needs her treatment.
Yeah, wake her up.
Put the gun down.
Wake her up.
They're looking for you. They found a body in the garden. I think...
funny about that.
Wake her up.
Wake her up.
That's too dangerous. It's her treatment. You can't just pull her out. It takes time.
Think of something.
Once we pull the tubes out, she's going to start to fit. But I give her some epinephrine, some cabinet. I'll have to put it straight in her heart.
Toby!
Run, Kirsty!
I know, I shouldn't be here. I just couldn't leave Toby.
Oh.
We have to wake her up. You have to take the tubes out.
Well, there's the nosebleeds. Okay, the epinephrine's in the cabinet.
Do something!
See, we learned. We got the information. Epinephrine. If we believe her. Straight in the heart. Bam. Bam. Okay. Unfortunately, it makes you swipe that several times. You can't just be like, straight in. See, we did the right thing. We found the right information.
Thank God. Are you okay?
Emma better.
That's a lot of blood. Get her out of here.
Get her out of here.
Save one! At least something. I think we might have been able to save the other girl as well if we'd have gone with her to, you know, make perfume with her. I presume there was a way to save her there. Yeah. Hello.
Erica?
You doing, sir?
What's happened? It's me. Please. Put the gun down.
This is very suspicious, sir. Don't stop. Don't come closer.
Whatever's happened, whatever's the matter, we can work it out. I promise.
Don't know if we can.
That's it. Just talk. Whatever you think is happening here, we can work this out.
I'm with Green. She's here. She told me everything.
Erica. Lee Green is dead. She died years ago.
That's probably a bad choice, actually. Okay, this is going to be decisions matter here now. Like, we only probably have one more wrong answer.
I think you need help.
I know about the ritual.
About the rituals. I saw it. I remember.
I don't understand. Rituals?
Back off.
What rituals? What are you talking about?
You're gonna get yourself killed here.
More dangerous than you know.
I mean, you clearly just showed me the pictures of the priestess, but I'm gonna talk about a mural.
It's the attic. I saw the mural. It's the same. It's the ritual.
Rituals? That painting has been there for over a century. The attic's not sealed, Erica. It's not a secret. You have to believe me. I have nothing to hide. Is this your nightmares, Erica? Ask yourself, what did you see first? The painting or the rituals?
Give me some options. Give me some options here.
My God, what have you done?
What's behind that door?
Open the door.
No, Erica.
No, you show me what's behind that door.
In there, but madness. You've been alone. A very.
Because you know that the rituals and things are behind that. Stay away.
It doesn't have to be that way. Let me be your family.
Let me be a fantasy. No. Stay away, sir.
Trust me.
I do not. He's dead. He's dead. He's getting shot here.
Erica, it's in your head. It's a fantasy.
I'm gonna lower the gun. It's given me the option, but I think this is a bad move. I think there was a better option there. If we could have talked to him better, I might have messed up on the conversational things. Maybe I should have shot him and gone behind the door.
Trust me, I can make you better.
I do not trust you, sir. No. No.
Make it all go away.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to worry anymore.
He's murdering you now. Maybe we should have shot him. Maybe I should have shot him. Yeah, no.
I'll look after you.
I think I should have shot him there.
Erica? Erica, can you hear me?
This is bad.
Look, Erica. It's right
I should
there.
have shot him.
Right there in front of you. See?
You're a nurse now?
It's magical. I think you are too.
Oh no. She gone. She gone. Sedated and restrained. Patient or a prisoner haunted by old ghosts. Erica remained. Creative director Jack Asridge. It's interesting that in that ending, the bad guy was actually a nurse in the end when she went to like drooling patients. I didn't want to make her a murderer. I probably should have shot him there and found out what was behind that door. I feel like that might have been close to a true ending, but also there's got to be find information to get options to talk through to do other things. You know, to get a third, there's got to be a secret option there through talking him out and telling him, you know these things without murdering him. Like I say, I think you could probably save the other girl, but it's a cool game. I like it. It's a lot of fun. You know, there was an interesting story. There's a lot of things going on. Obviously, there's options and decisions to find out things. Obviously, we went and found the mural in the attic. If we hadn't have gone with that girl and drunk the sedated alcohol, also, you know, we would have had other options there. You wouldn't have said, you know, you saw the mural first, because we wouldn't have saw the mural. So there's reasons to replay and things to do, you know, and reasons to play it yourself. So yeah, I might play some not on camera to try out other things, but yeah, I liked it. It's a nice FMV story. It's an hour and a half, so it's like movie length. I might have a crush on Holly Earl a little. Just saying, you know. But yeah, I liked it. It was a good story, very interesting, quite emotional, interesting narratives on the insanity and, you know, plays of things going on, or is she just insane? And, you know, you have to make your own decisions up. Like, was the murderer lady just a figment of our imagination, or were we becoming the murderer? You know, were we with the murderer? There was options there. There's obviously other endings, and some of them might involve like you becoming the murderer, getting arrested if you don't get the cop killed, and you know, if we choose to actually murder the people and things. But yeah, it was interesting. Obviously, we've got an end sequence showing now to go through all the people. But yeah, I'd recommend getting the game. Obviously, it comes out tomorrow. Highly recommend it. It's good FMV, very interesting. You felt like the decisions mattered, and like, you know, some of the things you could have done definitely mattered. And I definitely feel like we could have got... I could have chose better things to talk about there. Obviously, maybe some of the subtle things, like talking about the mother and distracting from what is going on rather than sounding insane to the doctor, because it might not have been him, it might have just been the woman. Because the woman who was sedating the girl was definitely seemed to be the bad guy. And the doctor might have just been out to help us all along. He might have just been like, you know, one of the false positives, you know, the tricks to make you think it could be him. But there wasn't really a lot going on with him other than him maybe trying to help us. So if we didn't sound insane and talk to him about the insane stuff, maybe he wouldn't have came and sedated us. You know, if we just managed to find ourselves sounding sane. Obviously all of these musics came on. We didn't get an option to turn down the music or disable the music for copyright reasons, so, you know, hopefully it's all okay and you'll like me because I'm talking over everything. But yeah, radio personality. There were radio people in this? A sports commentator, a weather forecaster? I don't necessarily think I saw any of that, but again, you know, other paths and other things you could have. Flavorworks would also like to give a very thanks to the cast and crew of the Erica demos. For all the hard work, none of this would have been possible. Obviously, London and British actors. Like, our good ones, not the BBC ones. These are our good actors. No offense to the BBC, but like the Doctor's style actors that are a lot of things. It's not our greatest of actors. You know, we've got some are class above and what are these? Like some of the better ones. You know, these are the Hollywood level UK actors. Yeah, like, I definitely think we had options there. I don't know, what would have happened if we didn't save the girl in the bottom as well? Like, there was very little extra to do there. But again, if he hadn't been sedated, there might be a lot more, well, not necessarily a lot more to the game, but, you know, maybe an extra 10-15 minutes of stuff, I'd guess, of action, gone. And potentials, but again, it's designed for you to play through, learn other things. Again, it said you can't learn everything in a single playthrough. So, there are definitely informations to be gathered through other paths and other options to see what does differently. And again, you know, you want to experiment and try the different things. And now that I've played it again, you know, making the perfume might be the option to save the girl. Also, you know, what happens if you go to the third girl who wasn't really one of the options? Like, the one who did end up actually trying to help the other girl in the end. But there's definitely questions as to what other outcomes could have happened. And again, if we didn't take the girl with us to invade, or if we didn't go to Misa in the first place, you know, again, other things probably would have happened. We would have probably used the thing in the walls before they closed it all off, and maybe discovered some other secret. So, you know, there's definitely a lot to gather as the end sequence takes up forever. You know, there's not much more I can say analytically. You know, it's definitely... I definitely recommend getting it for yourself, playing through for yourself, seeing what options you would like to do, what sort of things you might choose to decide. Very, very interesting, very moving, very, very well acted. Like, a lot of the time Erica was looking very concerned and scared and in dangerous situations, so, you know, it's a good actress. Then everyone in it acted very well. Like, the insane girl acted very well, the autistic girl, semi-autistic, I don't know, seemed to act that very well. Then obviously there was the third girl. Are they like the fox, the hare, and the goat? You know, were they the three that would also be involved in the ritual? So with those, if we hadn't have saved her in the basement there, they would be performing the ritual. So there might be an instance where you get sacrificed with the ritual as well. So it's very, very interesting, the possibilities that could occur. I don't know how many endings there are. Maybe I should look up how many endings. Erica. I mean, there's 24 minutes of endings. When I look up how many endings. There are 6 different endings. Okay. I'm not reading any further than that. I just wanted to see the numbers. So there's 6 different endings that you can unlock, and it's 24 minutes of video, apparently. Yeah, that's all I'm going to unlock. Obviously, one would be potentially murdering that guy. But yeah, 6 different. So one would be arrested, one would be sedated like we got, one would be sacrificed, one would be saving everyone. It's only 4. I don't know what the others would be. Like, I guess you find out for yourself. Becoming evil and getting away with it, not getting arrested, probably. And then there's probably some sort of super ending. Where we see everything and, you know, we just foresaw it all as a kid and it never actually happens. The events are entirely fictitious. And it's similarities to any persons living or dead, even though they are actual people being acted. Purely coincidental. Yeah, it was a really good game. Definitely recommend it. Comes out on Steam tomorrow. With the flowers falling. Yeah, go check out Erica for yourself and try and find your own ending. See how you want to play it with your choices. This, unfortunately, my choices led to me getting sedated. But yeah, That's what we're going to call it a day. So I'll join you next time for some more. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.